Hello friends, Destin here from Camping World in lovely Center Conway, New Hampshire. We are looking at a 2024 Salem FSX 174 BHLE. New floor plan through them, and I believe this would be their recreation of the Coleman 17B. Very similar in price and very similar in layout and features too. Let's dive into Forest River's version of it. At the front here, you're going to have your standard tongue jack. You got a 20-pound LP tank right behind there, and then a spot for your 2 batteries. Now, one thing they didn't forego in this model is their front cap and how they constructed it. So you still have your rock guard, your diamond rock guard underneath, and then their thick aluminum up at the top, which is a little bit thicker than the competition, and probably you can't see it in the video, but there's not a whole lot of give there comparative to some squishy front walls I've seen. Now let's keep on moving down the line. They give you the solar on the side plug, which is really nice if you want to throw in a briefcase panel or something of the sort. And then on the campsite here, you're going to have your 8-foot power awning. Right by that, you're going to have a 110 power, and then our fresh water fill will be right there. And as we keep moving down, you're going to have your hot water heater towards the back, your stabilizers right back there, along with your low point drain. Onto the back of the camper, backup camera prep is standard. Lippert ladder prep is still standard. And you have your city water connection on the back of the coach. Stinky Slinky spot is still there. You got your back bumper, so you got a spot for your hose. Keep on moving to the back side. Now, you'll notice on the other side, we were missing a storage container. I make up for it here, and I'll show you in a second. We have all of our hookups on the off-door side. Sewer out is nice and accessible, easy to get to. Have our cable in and our power in on the off-door side too. Now let's look at the storage. So one big thing about the 17Bs that people didn't like, no spare tire. Forest River was listening and they capitalized on it. They gave you one. Now here's their pass-through storage, decent amount of space. Now you can access it from underneath the bed as well, but it is nice to get to it from outside if you need to. Here's a quick zoom in on our weights and everything. So just over 3,000 pounds dry on this model. Now let's head inside here. All right, so as we walk in, close to the 17B, but with a couple differences. Now let's go into it. At the front of the coach, we're going to have our queen size bed with a teddy bear bunk, of course. And underneath is going to be our access to that storage. So you could lift that right up and get full access to it. Little storage rack up at the top on the overhead of the bed there. And then a decent sized cabinet right underneath. Hanger's already in there. Now, you have a TV mount spot right on the wall, if you so choose. They do give you the TV mount for it. 110 power, right by the bed. And onto our kitchen. So they give you a nice little 2-burner cooktop, which I like the glass inlay compared to the Coleman, which they just give you the Suburban 2-burner. So that's nice, so you get a little bit of extra counter space if you do need it. The sink is a little tiny, but it's a little bit bigger than some comparable models that I've seen. Not by much, but you can get a small plate in there. For storage for the kitchen, you got 2 full extension drawers here. They are deep, I should say. Breaker box going to be right underneath there. And what I thought was interesting was they did not put a microwave in this camper. You do get a decent sized fridge, which has the freezer box up above here. But usually I would see a microwave right there, and I don't. Now, you do get 110 power, 2 outlets in the kitchen, which is really nice. And this actually adds to the counter space, so I can see why they did it if you wanted to put like your coffee pot up there or something like that. Now, above the rest of the kitchen, you get a very large storage up top here. Now, the bunk bed's very, very similar to the competition for this floor plan. 2 twin-size bunks. The top one's going to get a window. so they'll have to figure out who gets what bunk. But you do have outlets on both, and a nice little storage area underneath, which there is our table. We do have a removable table that you could put right in front of the couch, which again, nice little switch from the competition. Usually I see a dinette here, but the couch is nice. Makes it a little bit more open in here, I feel like, and you can take that table right outside. Now, just like a dinette, underneath the couch, you do got access to a good amount of storage down here, maybe for some linens or sheets for the bunks or something. Now, one big difference is your air conditioner, where usually you'll see a side mount air conditioner right there. They went with the overhead, which is going to significantly increase the BTUs being pushed out of that air conditioner. I think the side mount ones are around 5,000 BTU or 7,000 compared to generally a 13.5, so much stronger air conditioning. And let's head on into the commode. That'll be your control for the air conditioner right there. Heat-wise, it's going to be very, very similar to the Coleman. You're going to have your 5,000 BTU electric fireplace. And again, in a space so small, it'll be more than ample. Just got to be conscious of where your power is coming from. Into the commode, very similar. You have your toilet right in the front here, and then a decent-sized shower stall with a nice little spot overhead for the head bubble. And that is about the tour of the new Salem 174 BHLE. I like the floor plan. I think they did a good job for the recreation of the Coleman for somebody that's looking for a little bit nicer of a fit and finish in their unit. I think it'll fit a nice place in the market, and I'm sure we'll sell quite a few of these. If I missed anything that you wanted to see, or if you want me to focus in directly on something, leave a comment. Let me know. I'll be happy to get back to you. Or give us a call right here at the dealership, 603-333-1520. Thanks for watching. Have a good day.